They saying Jay-Z a power bottom. Jayda jealous of Lil Baby new girlfriend? Really? For real? It's going all down today. Tales from the Crips. You already know what you need to do. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button. While you at it, hit that like button. Matter of fact, hit that notification bell, cause you already know we got the tea. It's your boy, Jesse J, FILLY Supreme 305 with my co-host.
Chico Grande, Chico 2 times. The Steelers are back in the winning column. We just filmed the NFL show, and it's time to get to the gossip. See what's going on in the world. Who's the power? What?
The power
Who
bottom.
You calling out, allegedly?
I mean, hey, it's what Jaguar Wright said. I ain't say it. She said it. But, hey, man, we got it down here. We got the tea. We got the news. You already know what episode this is, man. It's episode 177, man. Hey.
Welcome to another week of madness.
Welcome to...
It's not March Madness, but it is madness.
Exactly, man. Welcome to another week of madness. Another week of mess. Another week of gossip.
This is what happens when you let your co-host write the intros.
I'm just saying, man, it was going to be a lot worse than this. I said Beyonce put her foot on it. I was going to go crazy with it. But my co-host was like, calm down, Jesse J, man. You had too much Red Bull. You on too much of the twisted tea.
Too many shrooms.
We ain't even pressed play yet. And I was like, you know what, co-host, you're right. You're right. But I'm going to turn up. I'm going to turn up this episode.
Speaking of what's wrong.
What's wrong?
We got to see Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Ooh.
And their attorney speaks out on Piers Morgan's apology for airing Jaguar Wright's totally false allegations about couple. I think he made the wise choice and acted accordingly.
I mean, some people say that, but some people don't even know who Paris Morgan is.
Everyone knows who Piers Morgan is.
You think so? I mean, most people ain't from Brit. I mean,
he's like the most famous like British news dude.
Is he more famous than the famous Jet Jackson?
Yes. R.I.P. Jet Jackson.
Hey, but like I was saying, man, Piers Morgan from Good Morning America, Britain, was fired for disrespecting Meghan Markle. But now it's like
everyone disrespects her.
Now everybody disrespects her. It's crazy. But now we got this video right here where, you know, he did the unthinkable. He let DJ Vlad, he let this lady Jaguar come on this episode, and also Ariel come on the episode of one of his uncensored shows. Who? Ariel, she's a lawyer.
Oh.
You know, she's not like one of the people that's in. I mean, she could be. But we're going to play this video. You're going to hear some of the crazy stuff she said. Then we're going to come back and let you know how Beyonce...
Because for 4 years, I've been screaming, not just Diddy, but Diddy and Jay-Z are monsters.
Jay-Z has been notable by his silence since these charges were brought against Diddy. Why do you think that is?
Because that's what he does.
Facts.
He starts little fires everywhere, forces everyone involved to go and carry water while he sneaks away without a response. That changes now, Sean. You must respond. You have no choice. Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, Robert Kelly, Sean Combs have one person in common, professionally and privately. Sean Carter.
That somebody comes on a show and then kind of levels these vague-ish allegations. Were you kind of ready for something like this to eventually happen?
Listen, there's rumors and then there's nonsense, and this is one step further, right? This is a pointed and formal accusation of something. I felt it needed to be responded to. So I think somebody reported it was a cease and desist. It wasn't that. It was quite bluntly an ultimatum, which is remove that false accusation that's demonstrably false, or a court's going to order you to. And so I think he made the wise choice and acted accordingly.
He meaning Piers Morgan.
Removing it and apologizing for it, yes. What changed here in my mind is that somebody on a so-called journalistic platform exploited that kind of random rumor mill, whether it's disconnected from reality.
The thing about platforms, the reality of the modern world is that pretty much everyone has a platform as long as they have something to say that other people want to hear. That's why we invited her on to be interviewed. The people making these claims have an audience with or without shows like mine. Well, Jaguar Wright unexpectedly made several serious allegations about Jay-Z and Beyonce during that interview. As I said in the moment, they were not present to respond or defend themselves, but now they have. Their lawyers contacted us to say that those claims were totally false and have no basis in fact, and we've therefore complied with the legal request to cut them from the original interview. Editing interviews is not something we do lightly at a show called Uncensored. But, like the proverbial cries of fire in a crowded theatre, there are legal limits on us too. And we apologise to Jay-Z and Beyonce. Well, now, Sean Diddy.
All I gotta say, co-host, is, man,
Why does he gotta apologize, man? That's weak.
I mean, hey, man, you want to get his YouTube taken down. You know, people get these strikes and cease and desist and YouTube strikes and get their whole page taken down.
Yeah,
Then
but
that's
she's
all
like
over
doing
again.
interviews with like 30 different like YouTube interview places, and they ain't sending them no letters.
I mean,
So it's like, but then at a certain point, are they like harassing her if they're trying to stop her from doing the interviews?
I mean, some of these other places are not as big as Paris Morgan is. But I mean, at the same time, Coles, where do you go if you getting effed over by the industry? Because they getting silenced. They out here trying to tell their stories, trying to write books. It's all getting stopped. Diddy out here locking them in
apparently
closets.
she got an audience. You were showing me a couple of the videos.
Yeah.
And it looked like that she was getting like multi-million views, like 2 or 3 million views.
Of course.
On some of her videos.
I mean,
people are apparently tuning in.
Of course, it's the things that she be saying. Like she got videos talking about how Beyonce is crazy. She practices witchcraft. Like in a situation in 2018, if you look it up, she and it's true, and it's actually true. 2018, look it up. Beyonce had a former drummer who said that Beyonce practiced witchcraft on her and allegedly unalived her cat. And
remember, guys, if you're watching this on Tales from the Crib podcast or TFTC clips, that any Beyonce slander was directly coming from my co-host. So if you're coming from the Beehive, you can go ahead and sting this guy and leave me free. I love Beyonce.
I'm just telling you.
I think these accusations are crazy.
I'm just saying.
And this guy's the one that even made it a topic. I was like, we should wait and hear the facts. And he was like, let's burn Beyonce and Jay-Z down right now. I hate his camel-looking face. Those are the words my co-host said.
You gotta burn it down, just how Beyonce and Jay-Z allegedly burnt down a house in Houston one day after she left. How you explain that? Beyonce went to Houston, went to her old house where she used to grow up at. None of her family members currently live there right now, and she left the next day, and it allegedly burned down.
Maybe they lit a candle. Maybe they lit a candle and didn't.
One of Beyonce's new scented candles that she got coming out.
One of her new scented candles. Link in description to purchase.
Exactly, but I mean that's how Paris Morgan. I mean that's how Jaguar be coming out. She be coming off the top with it.
Crazy.
She's really crazy.
She goes over the top. It's almost like the same problem that Donald Trump has, where he goes so crazy with his shenanigans and his jokes and stuff that people almost like, is this guy like telling tall tales, or is he pulling my leg, or is he telling real stories? And I think that's where they don't know the line with her, but her stories are so entertaining that she gets the views.
Of course, and like she gets the views. She used to work around Jay-Z because she's on like some of Jay-Z songs. She can sing. She did songs with the Roots. So I mean, she's been in the industry a long time. She has proof. She has proof and everything. But I mean, I just don't want to believe the industry is just dirty.
We know that. What do you mean?
I don't want to believe.
We've literally covered stories called whatchamacallit.
I thought it was like church. But now I found out it's like the other church.
Yeah, that's why you go.
The one at Penn State.
Disrespect. what was
R.I.P. that coach.
What was that coach's name?
I forgot. Man, comment down below if you remember the coach from Penn State that you already know, man. Hey,
I forget. I wasn't a Penn State fan, so
you ain't go to State Penn?
I'm not.
You go to the?
No, I'm not going to the Penn State.
The university?
No.
Nah, but okay, but I'm sorry.
Down.
So back to what I was saying. So like she tells these crazy stories where like it's like sprinkled in with a little truth, but you don't know what's true, what's fake. So you just like brush it all aside.
She's like Charleston White Jr.
Basically, so that's why Paris Morgan had to edit the whole video, which he never really does. So he edited that part.
How are you gonna have?
Huh?
An edited video on the Uncensored channel.
I'm just saying, it don't make no sense.
That's what he said. He was like, man, that sucks.
Exactly. It ain't making no sense. It's basically like having the Nelly Tip Drill video and the whole thing blocked out. Like, why? It's like them playing My Hitter on the radio. It ain't making no sense. It's supposed to be uncensored. I mean, I be going
like
left.
it unless it's uncensored, basically.
I'm just saying, you gotta keep it uncensored. You gotta keep it real, because people out here like Jay-Z that's gonna steal your life. Like he stole Big L life. He stole Jay-Z, Damon Dash
And
life.
he stole Drake with the Super Bowl.
Exactly. He stole Damon Dash girl Aaliyah, and then he put her on that plane. And then now look at that. Beyonce is number one all around the world because she wasn't selling. Nobody cared about her on Austin Powers. It was a waste of
I
time.
loved her on Austin Powers. What are you talking
Did you like her album on Austin
Foxy
Powers?
Brown.
Did you like the Pink Panther album?
Yes, I got two.
You really not trying to. He was trying to cap for the Beehive.
Hey, when you're a true fan, you're a true fan.
You ain't ish, but nah. I mean,
But Jay-Z sucks. I will say that. I don't
a lot of things she said about Jay.
I believe that he did all the wrong and that she's innocent.
I mean, she did say things about. Remember, she did say things about Tupac.
She better watch her mouth.
I'm just saying, like, she know a lot of secrets. I mean, she's been in the party. She's been to the Diddy parties. She said she wasn't at the Diddy party.
We froze. My face looked crazy. I was like,
Horrible. She said she been to the Diddy parties, but she wasn't there partying at the Diddy parties.
She was watching the
No,
diddlers.
she was out there saving lives, co-host, because she was trying to save these girls, because she don't want them. She don't want them to get taken by Diddy.
But don't save them. They don't want to be saved.
I mean, some of them, they don't want to get saved. But I mean, hey,
You didn't want to be saved.
you see Bow Wow out there saying,
I used to try to save my co-host back in the day.
the Henny got me. Once the Libra get Libra in, it's over.
Anything is possible.
Exactly.
He's not even a Libra. He's a Capper. He's revealing his true self, a Cap and Capricorn, calling himself a Libra. What did Will Smith say in that one song? He's like, I'm a Capricorn, but I identify as a Libra. Or they're like, this guy can't rap no more.
Oh my God, disrespectful. I mean, disrespectful, but I mean, so yeah, that's why Paris Morgan edited the video. He put the video back out.
He's a pansy.
I mean, her part, I want to say her section that she had on
I would
his.
have been like, I could put a disclaimer that said, these are not the views of my channel. This is just someone we interviewed. But I mean, if it's someone getting interviewed, I don't understand. Like,
I mean, hey, people. Jay-Z
it's all alleged, right? You just gotta say everything alleged.
Jay-Z get people fired. He got Charlamagne the God fired.
Jay-Z. To what?
He's
been on Breakfast Club for 15 years.
He was on the radio
20
first.
years.
He was on the radio, I think, in the radio in Philadelphia, and then he did something to Jay-Z, and then Jay-Z the next day he got fired. He talks about the story a lot.
Yeah, sounds like Jay-Z.
I mean, Jay-Z did a lot of things. I mean, it's a crazy story out there. But y'all comment down below. Do y'all believe anything that Jaguar Wright saying, or do you believe that she really belong in the Looney Band?
She does seem crazy, low key though.
Hard.
That's what I'm saying. This isn't gonna stick. This isn't gonna ruin the career. Just because like her crazy reputation, they're just gonna say that she's on one. She's clout chasing. She's gonna continue to do interviews, continue to make money off of views. But I don't think this is gonna hold any weight because people are just gonna think, like you said, that she just says, telling all kinds of tall tales.
Facts.
Any other words?
Nothing. I mean, free Diddy. He innocent. Ain't nothing wrong with being a little freaky. Everybody got a freaky
everyone
uncle.
Go down in the comments. If I get a comment that throw the co-hosts away, ejecto Cito, cuz.
Can we get a one for free Diddy?
Time for Seth to be promoted from TFTC Sports. If we get one comment saying that, and that comment gets 5 likes, my co-host is out of here.
You trying to cancel me like they did my dog Blueface?
Yes.
Horrible, disrespectful.
Yeah, out of here.
I'd never let y'all the baby me. Man, it ain't going down like that. But hey,
emotional damage.
You getting voted off the island today, co-host.
I mean, don't blame me. Blame the girl that broke my heart when I was in the 4th grade. It's her fault. I gave her the Skittles. I turned around. I looked back. She gave it to my cousin.
You gave her the Gucci long leg.
That's no. Pause.
What was it? 3rd leg?
Let's see. That's disgusting. Moving on. We ain't even talk about that. Moving on. Thinking the Gucci.
Comment down below if you're part of the 3rd leg community.
horrible. But moving on to somebody that's addicted to the third legs. Must allegedly got one because it looks like the baby out here slanging. He got these girls out here. Why are you looking so perplexed, co-host?
Jada, I didn't know that was a part of this topic. I knew we were talking about her being jealous and all that, but I didn't know that she was talking about size. I'm like, of course, that'd be the first thing my co-host would mention. But yeah,
I mean, you
Jada
ain't know.
Cheaves
Sometimes
takes
the
a
hair
lie
grow
detector
all up the
test.
stab. Sometimes the hair grow all the way up. You gotta shave it. Like,
We don't want to hear about who you've been shaving. Can we just get to the topic, please? Well, we got to see what she's got to say.
Hold on, wait. Before you press the video. All right, man. Let me stop playing. So everybody already know the song "Low Down" by Lil Baby on the My Turn album. He spoke it into existence. He spoke it out. How do you say it's manifest? He manifested it. He put it on his vision board, and it came out, man. He said he tired of these strippers. He finna start going after nurses and doctors and dentists, and he got himself an RN. And that's how we got this girl right here. So everybody's asking, who is Kaya K?
But they're the most notorious cheaters. That's unfortunate.
I mean, them
Apparently, all that's what the word is. I'm not saying it's always true, but that's what the word is on the streets.
I mean,
is that all the girls in the medical fields?
Of course, you got medical fields. You got steward.
No, because they always hooking up with like other doctors and stuff.
Facts. You got the medical field. That's they number one. You got the stewardess, the people that be on the planes.
Hooking up
you
with
got,
pilots.
You got the stay-at-home moms. You ain't at the parent-teacher conference hooking up with the teachers.
That's how they got Tom Brady.
Our little son's Riri. He ain't that smart. How you get an A? How you get all A's? These my genes. Remember?
You got
It's 50-50.
You got a little son that thinks he's Rihanna.
Facts. He had a big forehead and everything. But nah, man, we gonna play the video right now. You gonna see how, Jada said she wasn't bothered, but somehow she got a lie detector test.
If you gotta constantly say you're not bothered, you're bothered.
Facts. Let's see the video. We getting copyrighted.
Oh my God, co-host, no, we're not allowed to have this. This is not. See, this is all gotta be on my
you see the Chanel bags. You see the girl. Here's the girl, Kayla, Kayla K. She's walking around. It's allegedly these are the gifts that Baby got her. And she's out on a nice trip.
Play me like I'm average. It's giving rich.
Then you got Jada.
New recent posts about Chanel. Were you being shady towards that other girl?
No.
Getting slapped for that one, cuz.
Truthful.
Did you make that post because of her setup?
No,
Yes.
I made that post for me
Right.
and me only because I now like Hermes. That's my go-to brand. That's all I've been buying. You see the material.
Did
No.
she come to mind when you made the post?
No, wasn't aware of her until after the posts were made and they made it about me.
Mm-hmm. You didn't even know she had a birthday setup.
Truthful.
Okay. Did
No.
she come to mind when you made the post?
No, wasn't aware of her until after the posts were made and they made it about me.
Mm-hmm. You didn't even know she had a birthday setup.
Truthful.
Okay.
These women
Survey
ain't
says.
truthful.
Survey says that is a lie. I mean, back in the day, I used to always believe the lie detector tests. When everybody, the celebrity finna have a lie detector test, we gonna find out the truth. Did Ray J cheat? And then you end up finding out later once you grow older that these lie detector tests be rigged, just like those little jury testings they be doing, like they be going around testing people juries. You can turn the sensitivity down, and it'll like
Diamond tester.
the diamond tester, yeah. How the diamond tester is, they faking the diamond tester like they faking this. So she says she ain't bothered. She said
She ain't bothered, but she literally hired someone to do at-home lie detector test. That sounds pretty bothered.
it doing the math ain't mathing. I mean, you got this going on. You got the Kaya K girl. She out here saying like, those gifts ain't from him, but then at the same time, you got her ex-boy.
It's from Amon Shumpert. Amon, what are you doing over here?
Amon Shumpert be everywhere. Amon Shumpert the GOAT. But nah, she's saying that, it's not from Baby. And then you got her ex-boyfriend popping up, making Instagram posts saying,
I'm sorry.
Horrible. No, he ain't saying I'm sorry. Her ex-boyfriend
No, it was
commented
me.
that I don't
I
understand
took
how,
her out into town.
facts. He said, I don't understand how these famous people be effing with the same bees as me. So I mean, that's what got people thinking that it is Baby and Jayda Waiter is actually bothered by this whole situation. But the question is, I thought she was done with him. She said she was done, but like they said, once a girl got a baby mama, she always gonna go back.
What, to the baby daddy?
Yep.
Yeah, it's got to be like a real burnt bridge. Like somebody's
be
got to be dead, not live in the same state. That's it.
You gotta be dead. It's the only way it's gonna work. Cause he in jail, she gonna be in. If he in jail, she'll be at home reminiscing, looking at old pictures. I don't know. Yes, it's work. It's horrible.
You're gonna send a kite.
Oh. Nah, he ain't.
Make sure he don't come home.
Facts. I mean, you can't have that. You can't have that. It's just disrespectful. Like, it ain't making no sense. Like, how you saying you done with Baby, but at the same time he messing with this girl, and you out here bothered. You out here posting pictures. It's giving you do mess with him. You miss him.
I feel like you're Team Jayda because like you used to love Lil Baby and play his music all the time, and then it's like now you're like, oh, Gunna's so cool. Baby's old news. It's shameful.
I mean, because I found out that I listen to Lil Baby, but he ain't really been dropping music like that. I mean, he drop a video every now and then, but
music.
horrible. He ain't dropping music like that. So I mean, every now and so. Got me messing up. So every now and then you'll catch a video, like a random video of him like with somebody. But besides that, I mean, they saying he's still getting money. He getting like 600K to 800K a show. He had he did that little show with that YouTuber white dude that be doing the shows with
he did perform for his birthday.
Yeah.
That Jack was it Dotree?
Yeah, the Jack Dotree for like 200K.
That's not his name. It's I forget his last name, but Jack douchebag, that kid that everyone hates and should get punched, allegedly. He performed for 200K to his birthday, and it was like they showed a video where he gave him 200K, and Lil Baby was like just took the money and turned away.
Exactly.
It's like, yeah, he's not messing with you, dog. He's here to collect 200 bands.
Exactly. I need my money. And then he left. So I mean, they don't really be their friends.
Bounce.
Horrible. But this girl Kayla, I mean, she out here, she actually doing her thing. Cause like she a baddie. That's what they saying. She got over 214K.
Apparently, she likes milk in her coffee.
That's nasty. I don't know what race she is. I think she's mixed.
She wants to get mixer.
Horrible. But I mean, so like I said, she had 214K followers on Instagram. She's an RN, and also she has a
how many? Wait. How many followers on
214K?
Okay. I thought you said 14K.
Nah, 214K. I mean,
I was like, man, you think baby moms would have more than that?
I mean, these girls out here these girls out here getting famous for nothing. I mean, they just taking.
I mean, G Herbo made his baby mama famous.
Which one? Ari or the?
Yep.
Or the fabulous one?
No, Ari. Now she's with Moneybag.
True. I mean,
she's like doing all kinds of like celebrity girlfriend stuff.
Celebrity girlfriend stuff, and she's on like ATL Impact and all this other extra stuff. Yeah,
you be watching ATL Impact?
I've seen it a couple times.
Shout out to ATL Impact fans.
All right, well, but nah, man, comment down below how you feel about this situation. Do you feel like Jayda Waiter is jealous of Lil Baby and his new girlfriend?
I mean, she just needs to hit up us on Instagram. She can FaceTime me and we'll figure it out. Just problem solved.
All right, well, okay, so since you Mr. Lover Boy, since you Mr. Love Guru, since you can save her issues, can you help the next person, Coles? Because, I mean, the next person need it bad, because it looks like...
her track record shows she does, in fact, like cream in her coffee.
Oh, yeah. Disgusting. So if you don't know, man, Kayla Nicole used to go with Travis Kelce. And I just found out that she used to go with Mon Shumpert because, you know, she's only famous.
I didn't know that.
I didn't even know that at all.
Shumpert been hitting all the baddies.
Facts. Poor Teyana Taylor. But
champion on and off the court.
Exactly. So on Angel Reese's podcast, Unapologetically Angel, she had Kayla Nicole on there where, you know, Kayla Nicole talked about her life. She talked about how how basically being no longer dating Travis Kelce's basically changed. We're going to talk about it. We're going to play the video. Then we're going to come back and fill you in on the rest of how you know.
Before we play the video, let me say one thing.
What's up?
It reminded me, like, I thought it was funny that they kind of tried to bond off similar trauma. Like, oh, you know, my ex is dating Taylor Swift and the Swiftie fans bully me. And then it's like, oh, your rivals were Caitlin Clark and Caitlin's fans bully you. And it's just like,
Let's
they
be
were
friends.
Yeah, they
Come
were
on,
trying
y'all.
to bond. Like, we just have all these racist haters.
Exactly. I mean, that's like, you know, you got to be careful of the people that be trying to trauma bond with you to become your friend because they ain't not really your friend. But we going to play the video.
I wish they were both my friend. They could be my friend.
The negativity from her fan club or her fans have affected you?
I would be lying if I said that level of hate and just like online chaos doesn't impact me. It does.
Yeah.
Even to this day.
Yeah. So you still experience it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You could go to my most recent post and it will be people debating each other why I am worthless and I'll never be a talented person and I have no career and I'm a bum and just.
But what was
And everyone, get ready to do your math. When we first started,
the reason for that? If you left with Grace. I don't feel like
it
there
has
was
nothing to do with me. I don't know. I think that there's something about that level of fame that attracts crazy people, and it's unfortunate because I've never done anything to warrant that kind of backlash. But
craziest thing you've done in a relationship?
All I got to do is talk trash about.
This is one of my. We weren't in the relationship, but this is probably one of my favorite crazy Kayla stories because I don't have that many. But I'm a Scorpio, and I have that crazy in me, though. You know what I mean? Like,
What
it's
did you
back
do?
there. So, I was dating a guy.
Okay.
I was dating a guy, and he dumped me through a text message. And he dumped me for this singer/actress who was famous at the time. Dumped me for her.
Ooh,
Famous at the time.
Lied about it for months, then popped out with her, and it became like this public thing, and it was like, oh my God, we love them. Another like celebrity iconic relationship.
I know that hurt.
And of course, little old me, I'm devastated, I'm heartbroken. I had just moved to New York to like be with this person and move in with them. It was a whole thing.
It's not who y'all think.
Yes, you guys will not be able to figure this out. Or maybe they will, who cares, it doesn't matter. So he breaks up with me, dumps me, moves on, and for Halloween that year, I dressed up as her. I dressed up as that lady from Halloween, and not only did I...
Disrespectful. So, I mean, they posted the picture, and everybody already know she was dressed up like Teyana Taylor. So, this is what everybody's saying. Like, why is this girl on your show? She not famous for doing anything. A lot of y'all really don't even know what she does. I know what she do because I watch YouTube. I watch I Am Athlete. I watch the I Am Athlete show with Brandon Marshall. That's his football talk show that he has. So I seen her a couple times, and you also know her.
I honestly only knew her from being Travis Kelce's girl, and then from being on Wine and Weed with Stilo, and like her being friends with the guys from the podcast. Man, they need to bring that podcast back. But and she would be on the show like every so often.
Exactly, but I mean, so
she was good on the show.
She was good on the show. But my question is, is it wrong to have all your interviews talking about your ex?
Yeah, I mean that's got to be kind of lame. It's like really
you got nothing else to talk about.
Like this, and it's like, you know, it might be one of those things like, hey, we want to do this interview, and like, all right, well, I don't want to answer these questions. Well, if we can't go there, then we don't want to have you on.
And if
we have you on, you're getting paid X amount, and she might be like, well, I want to get paid.
Exactly. I mean,
so it might go like that. That might be like one of those things where it's like she literally might lose out on paychecks if she's not gonna leave everything on the table to be talked about. And of course, that's the biggest thing in her past, so that's where everyone wants to go.
True. And I did also go on her page, on Instagram page, and went and looked at the comments to see like if what she was saying was true. Because I mean, I already know how the Swifties is. If the Swifties are anything like the Beehive,
but
or
you're
like
part of the problem, Co. So she said that she's received comments. It doesn't mean like literally her latest post. She could just be talking about over the past few years that there's been times where she's been attacked. It doesn't mean that if you go to the literally post that she posted yesterday and you don't see 50 hate comments that she's
It don't count.
That she's
If
a
I don't
liar.
see it, it don't count. If it don't count.
You don't count.
I went down her page. I mean, it was just like that. I went down her page
You
and
probably saw a bunch of my gifts.
I seen I did. You're horny dog. You worse than Iman Shepherd and you're worse than G Herbo. You can't keep it in your pants.
How am I worse than G Herbo?
You like Gucci third
That's
leg.
disrespectful.
Nah, but I mean, I went down her comments. I seen she only had like two or three comments on like each picture. She doesn't really post pictures like
So
that.
every
She mainly
picture.
posts videos. So like each picture she
was
posts,
right.
she like people will say like, oh, she's trash. She
What happened to
needs
listen
Travis.
to all women? What happened to protect black women?
I mean, it's some black women talking about it too on there. But then also you'll see like some people say like, oh, I just came here to see the hate, and then like you see like her subscribers like comment down below and say, oh yeah, trust me, it comes like every now and then. Of course it comes every now and then. It comes every time we talk about Travis Kelce.
Yeah.
So I mean, if you don't talk about Travis Kelce, they don't come. You talk about Travis Kelce, you mention Travis Kelce. Yeah, I mean, I do know you talk about sports, and he does play football, so you have to talk about it. So I mean, get somebody else to talk about that segment
people
for
were
him.
saying, like, why was she on the show? Well, she's on that. Well, what's the show called?
I Am Athlete.
I Am Athlete. She's on that show now, so she's a sports reporter, and Angel Reese is a sports player podcast. So why wouldn't she talk to her, especially if she thinks she's cool? That could be empowerment. You're watching a girl player that's doing big things in the WNBA, and you're watching a girl get a spot on a podcast that's on about male sports.
And this is exactly why people are saying that Angel Reese doesn't care about basketball. She out here doing these podcasts.
Does Jalen Brunson not care about basketball? He's
No,
doing podcasts.
He doesn't. Just like they say about
Does Draymond
Drake.
Green
No,
care
they
about
say
basketball?
he don't either.
Does
Just-
LeBron James?
LeBron James go.
He's doing podcasts with JJ Redick.
He's the number one.
He got his coach fired, and he got his podcast partner to be his coach. If that ain't cheating, I don't know what is.
I mean, you know,
Jordan never had to do that.
Don't be.
Jordan never had to get a podcast host to be a head
Jordan
coach.
got his dad killed. What are you talking about?
That. Hold on. That's racist.
So he didn't.
No.
So
And shame on you for bringing that up, co-host. That's strike two.
So back on the strikes
we'd like
again.
to apologize to the Jordan family. We wear Jordan all the time.
So
if you ever want to send a Jordan package to the show, I wear shoe size 12 and a half, 13. This guy, send him nothing. He gets no shoes.
So we ain't gonna talk about his gambling in it. Ooh, okay, we're gonna let that slide. Okay, I got you.
He went to rehab. He's fine. He's a cured man.
Oh man.
Now he has to just deal with a son that doesn't listen and bangs his ex-teammates' wives.
I mean, it's toxic out there. I mean, people got to learn their lessons. So Kayla Nicole is out here right now. After this interview posted,
I already got the next answer, Coz.
What?
So Angel Reese and Kayla Nicole.
Mm-hmm.
The only answer is we need to get in a hot tub. Me, the two girls.
And Diddy?
No Diddy. There doesn't have to be any baby oil involved. But I
Hey,
think
the
we
party
can, I think
Diddy
just
party.
everyone relax. Maybe everyone have some wine, and then we'll come to a solution on how to get over Travis Kelce.
Diddy being that sounded better,
Diddy
but I
seemed-
guess so.
You just want to see Diddy there.
Take that. I want to see the
You're not
Cheesecake
invited,
Factory.
co-host.
I guess so. You're a hater, but hey, comment down below how you
just
feel.
take your girls to the Cheesecake Factory.
Horrible. I took girls to the Cheesecake Factory. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
C-level taste.
I mean, cause if you think oh my God, we ain't gonna talk about all that. But hey, man, comment down below how you feel about this. How you feel about her basically doing interviews talking about Iman Shumpert, shitting on Teyana Taylor, saying she basically a has been celebrity. Even though she not, she out here making moves. She had the shoe. Did she have the shoe thing? The shoe deal from.
She did do a shoe at Nike. I think she's going to be doing another one coming up.
Exactly.
So she's doing designer stuff.
Mm-hmm.
She hasn't really been doing the music. She did that tour, right? But
Yeah.
that was like a year or two ago.
But she ain't doing music because of Kanye West. Kanye West like messed the whole
Those are
record
rights.
deal up. He messing the whole music up.
But Teyana's cool.
Teyana's cool. She got a divorce with Iman Shumpert. So now that all that's
If Teyana needs help, she could also hit Tales from the Crib up on Instagram. We can figure this out, see what's going on.
Golly,
maybe she needs to come in the hot tub too.
So let me count this. So it's you, Kayla, Nicole, Diddy.
No Diddy.
Angel Reese.
No Diddy. Why you gotta throw Diddy in there?
Okay. My bad.
If Diddy's in there, you're in there, so he can be occupied.
It's you.
it's you, Diddy, and Meek Mill in the kiddie pool.
and Devin Haney.
And Devin Haney. And then me and Ryan Garcia are gonna be taking pictures and laughing. Seeing, look at these.
Oh my
guys.
God, we too much. Man.
And then Devin Haney's dad's gonna cry and sue us again.
Allegedly.
All alleged.
All alleged. But you know what's not alleged? This next topic right here, man. This next topic right here got my.
We got J. Cole crying all over a new song titled, what is it? Port Antonio?
Yes.
And what's the beat he did?
Dead Presidents.
Dead Presidents beat. And he already rapped on this beat years ago on an old mixtape.
Yes.
So he's repeating a beat that he's already done. And he's trying to use a classic beat to like basically say that I'm picking friends over beef that only people that will just look at BS will profit from, and I'm not falling for it. But it's basically, it's trying to turn an L into a W. Like, I'm not listening to the man. The man wanted us to beef.
Oh my God.
And I don't listen to the man. I do my own thing. I'm a hippie, so I went against the grain.
Oh Lord. So I mean,
so I'm actually still cool, and I'm actually not a ussy.
I mean, true. But I mean, so if you don't understand what Cole's talking about, man,
you know what I'm talking about.
Let me rewind it back for you, man. Let me rewind it back, man. It all goes back to first person shooter. Well,
He's a coin seller.
It was Drake, J. Cole. Allegedly, Kendrick Lamar was supposed to be on the song. That ain't happened. Kendrick Lamar ended up doing a feature with Future, where he says like ain't no big three, it's just big me. Then he had the whole little beef with Drake that went on. J. Cole did the whole little 7-minute freestyle on that album that he ended up deleting later.
Might delete later and then deleted it 2 days later.
Yeah, so I mean he did that. He was going crazy on. He was going crazy on Kendrick, saying Kendrick Grimes be putting everybody to sleep.
True.
Next thing you know, he on Dreamville Festival apologizing. I mean I don't understand. Like if you don't want to be in the beef, then why are you making this song talking about, oh yeah, here's the reason why I want to be in the beef. I seen those going bad. I wanted to keep my friends. Like, just leave it alone. Like, you walked away from it, walk away from it. Don't walk away from it and come back to it and try to use it as like to try to like basically promote your new album coming out.
If you're a J. Cole fan, I feel bad for you. This is like basically is equal if like your favorite rapper got caught and got beat up.
What you mean? Like, J. Cole is fire.
Or got their chain took.
Oh my, J. Cole is fire. It's
he got his man taken.
Horrible. I mean, the only issue with J. Cole is like he over here saying like he not cocky enough. Like he don't want to fully go out there and say I'm the best rapper out there, hands down. Like I don't care what anybody else got to say.
He did though.
What? When?
He always said he's one of the best.
He might as well say he's the best. He might as well say the best. F everybody else's feelings. And just get it over with, because I mean, at the end of the day, it's only 3 of them here. It's only Drake, Kendrick, and Cole, because ain't nobody considering Big Sean in the top, or Wale.
They forget the real GOAT.
Who's the real GOAT?
Sosa Baby.
Oh my God, this guy,
the king of drill, the godfather of drill, isn't in the Mount Rushmore.
I mean, hey, but we got a little snippet.
He's like the Steph Curry. He changed the game.
Horrible.
No one was shooting threes like that. No one was making drills like that. I mean, game changer. They still all trying to emulate his music. He birds Travis Scott and Playboy Cardi and Lil Uzi Vert.
There's people out there want to be like J. Cole.
Who?
Man, but we got the video right.
It's in their 20s.
Maybe not. We got a video.
J. Cole makes music for old heads.
All right, but we got a little
older heads.
We got a snippet.
The oldest heads.
We got the snippet here of the J. Cole song. We gonna play it, come back, and let you know a little more.
Herb signs, can't knock it if I see it's about the dough. They instigate the fuckery because it's profitable.
You trying to get us copyrighted so bad.
What you mean?
Oh no, now we done glitched to the couch. We're going back.
Exactly, man. Like they said, man, they trying.
Hold up, is it the song? Is it the whole song?
No, it's only 30 seconds.
They see this fire in my pen and think I'm dodging smoke. I wouldn't have lost the battle, dog. I would have lost the bro.
See?
I would have gained the phone. And all for what? Just to attain some old props from strangers that don't got a clue what I've been aiming for.
That's basically the part we wanted you to hear.
I mean, you ever talking about why he doing it for? He doing it for strangers. You already doing this for strangers. You over here doing songs with
Your
T.
whole career is doing it for strangers. If you weren't doing it for strangers, you wouldn't have a career.
I mean, he had
technically, right?
I mean, he wasn't really. He was doing it for his fan base at first because there's a lot of songs.
Which is strangers, correct?
I mean, not like when
he knows his whole fan base.
I mean, strangers as in people that's not
a fan club.
Yeah, people that's not in his fan club.
Does J. Cole actually have a fan club?
People that J. Cole stands.
No, but does he have a fan club?
There's no name for it.
To be a member.
Nah, it's not one of those. You don't gotta pay to be a bard.
Yeah, you do.
No, you don't.
She
you don't
has
gotta.
a monthly fan club.
You don't gotta pay to be a Navy Rihanna.
You gotta pay to be a part of the Beehive.
With your soul, your cats.
Your soul is man.
Nah, but
and your cats. It's disrespect. Again, Carter family. If you're gonna sue anyone, please sue my co-host. I will send you his address. Just hit me up on Instagram.
But nah, I mean, but when he's talking about those people, he's talking about like the people that's not in his fan base, the ones that be like, oh, J. Cole, he only does music by himself, because that's what he used to do a lot. He only used to do like a lot of albums where like it's just him by himself, and now he's like trying to break out and do features. Yeah, now he's trying to do the features. He did like a lot song with 21 Savage. He did the new song with T Grizzly. So, I mean, he be branching out, trying to do things, trying to show people like he is versatile. He can do a lot of stuff besides doing stuff with his Dreamville artists. But
it's like when Drake told Metro to shut up. It was done.
Disrespect. So you ain't feeling the song?
Nope.
Oh Lord. So
I hate the beat.
What's gonna make you respect J. Cole again? And y'all had to comment down below if y'all don't respect J. Cole.
For him to become a drill rapper.
Oh, he's never gonna. That's not real music. Watch it, everybody.
He ain't real enough for that He ain't real enough for that music. So does that make it the realest music?
Nah, it's not. But
what's the number one thing in rap? Is it to be a lyrical rapper or the most gangsta?
It's to be Drake. To be able to sing and rap.
To be the softest, most hardcore, most
light skin,
lyrical.
Basically,
rapper of all
everybody know, you gotta be. You ain't gonna be a lyrical miracle like Kendrick. I mean, you see how he go. Like a lot of his songs go on the radio, but you ain't nobody walking around like play that new Kendrick Lamar. You might hear somebody say, depending what J. Cole album it is, you might say play that Forest Hill Drive.
Anytime I hear Kendrick, it's a Good Kid, Mad City. I don't really hear anyone.
You hear the Section 80 or the To Pimp a Butterfly. I hated The Pimp a Butterfly.
I don't hear anyone ever play that album.
The Pimp a Butterfly. I mean, at the KO, I don't hear people asking to hear the KOD album. J. Cole had a KOD album. I don't really hear people hear that one or
the only person that we've ever heard in our life that says play that new J. Cole is our buddy Jesus, who came from a town that had one street light. So if that's
what you want to get,
if that's what you do. No disrespect, but full disrespect. Jesus.
Horrible.
I'm sorry.
We sorry, but we're not sorry about this situation. J. Cole, we don't care no more, man. We need to get back to the music. We need you to drop an album. If you finna beef, you finna hop in the beef and team up, because Drake ain't done with this. It's finna be a round two, so you finna end up ducking and hiding again.
I knew another J. Cole fan.
Who?
Your brother.
Miles?
Yes.
Miles like J. Cole. I like J. Cole.
He posted him on his story, and I was like, he's soft.
Horrible. I think Forest Hill Drive is like my number one favorite J. Cole album. That's fire. I mean, he had Friday Night Lights. He had a couple other albums that's real good.
J. Cole is a Tobias Harris to the rap game.
That's why he grew dreads. He played He played basketball. That don't count for nothing.
He's getting overpaid for no reason.
Horrible, man. Comment down below if my co-host a hater, but moving on.
Oh, I am hater. It's not like a question I wear with a badge of honor.
Oh Lord! What?
Hater of the year.
Hold on. Let's head our way to couch announcements, man. It's time to go to couch announcements. It's time to talk about what's new, what's upcoming, what we got planned. So you already know, man. We got gaming channel. Man.
You already know. We just came back from Dallas. We took a Dallas adventure trip We went and saw XG. We covered them on Crib Reactions, so we have all kinds of footage from that. Over on Crib Reactions, we'll show you that page in just a second. We also have a clip channel, so you don't have the time to watch the whole show. You can just watch your favorite topics only on the clip channel. We clip out the whole show for you, all the best topics, so you can save time. Check out TFTC Clips. TFTC Gaming, my co-host, is taking over the wrestling gaming industry by doing girl-only fights. Who knows that he would fight the cheat code by doing women-on-women fights and writing that to millions of views.
I can't believe he got over like 12K views. That's some freaks. But hey, thank y'all.
Hey, if our final channel gets monetized, we're gonna be YouTube billionaires. No, not really.
WNBA need to take notes.
We got WNBA contracts basically. It's terrible.
All right, but hey, man. Also, my co-host out here playing Here's the Game. What's the new game you was playing?
Oh, I'm playing Bounty Hunter. I've been playing that. They remastered Bounty Hunter Star Wars. I played another level today. I'll have that out later this week, and that's fun. And then Star Wars Jedi Survivor just got ported to Xbox One X, so I will be playing that and also streaming that. Also, still playing 2K. I'm gonna do a creative player, my player, and I will start streaming my player. So man, I haven't been playing games that a lot of lately, but it looks like I have a lot on my schedule now to play.
Exactly.
I'm gonna have to make time for gaming every day.
Exactly, man. Forget vegetables. We finna be gaming. But also, you already know, man. Check out Crib Reactions, where we be reacting to a whole bunch of videos, K-pop videos, American videos,
rap videos,
Jake Harlow videos,
Eminem, LL Cool J.
You know, you name it, we react to it.
Any type of music that's cool, we're checking it out, no matter where it's at in the world. We got almost 12,000 subscribers on that channel. We just checked out XG in concert and did their latest video. We got basically, I think it's over 5K views now.
Yep.
In 24 hours, so appreciate the views there. We got a Patreon on all kinds of exclusive content, and yeah, man, it was cool. We like to party.
Exactly, man. Thank y'all for watching the reaction channel, man. Y'all really be tuning in. I mean, we went to the concert. We seen some people that said, "Hey, ain't you the people that do?" It's like, yeah. And on top of that, you know, we took some pictures of some very important people, so you never know.
You never know who you run into. Yeah, and it's funny because I saw a couple of people in the crowd waving, and I'm like, are they waving at someone, or because it looks like they're staring dead at me? So a few times I waved back, but I have no idea if they were like who was really waving at me. That's how it goes whenever you're
a D-list celebrity?
No, we're not a D-list celebrity. We are W-list celebrities.
Hey, man, we gonna climb up, man. We gonna climb up there.
We're gonna get. I mean, as long as we get to like C or D level, that's all I really want. I don't want the problems of being an AB or like a C plus. It's too much problems.
Exactly. But
too much people in your business.
Speaking of problems, people in your business, it's time to talk about this problem right here, man. My co-host's favorite rapper.
I try to stay out of it because we already know that I picked a side, and so my co-host wants me to talk about the war in Chirac. And it looks like FBG Duck's mother is suing Lil Dirk and King Von's estate for allegedly profiting off the death of her son. They understood that reality rap violence, controversy, beefs, and notoriety were good for driving increased record sales, streams, and views, saying that they basically sold pain and profited off of it. So I think that I'll just start out. This is dumb. Duck's mother has. Duck himself has probably done quadruple backflips in his grave but if you didn't know before this, his mother right there, that's in her 50s or 60s, is doing OnlyFans, which is ridiculous. I mean, I don't even know how the camera's able to focus in on that. I'm surprised it doesn't break the glass every time. And then now she wants to sue
King Von and Dirk?
Yeah, King Von and Dirk
labels.
for doing rap beef songs when that's literally the only type of songs your son made. Your son literally made a song called Dead Snitches, and it's not really snitches, it's really with a B word. And he's been utterly disrespect. He disrespect all kinds of people. He knew what it was. You talk about you know what it was, and now when you lose when you know what it was, you want to cry. So it's not It's not their fault that all your sons got smoked. She had multiple sons. They all got packed out. She has like no children left. So now she has nothing left better to do to try to sue Dirk and them. So it's utterly ridiculous. Vaughn owned all his own music. He owned his masters, his family and kids. They'll get all that money. So she needs to back off. And Dirk did nothing.
And we got a video.
He's innocent.
We got a video right here talking about the situation. Then we gonna come back and let you know some more details. Cole's just snapped.
Ridiculous.
FBG Duck, also known as Carlton Weekly, was killed August of 2020 outside Dolce & Gabbana on the Gold Coast. His mother is now suing rapper Lil Dirk, the estate of late rapper King Von, record labels, and several other music companies. The word profit is used 102 times in the suit, claiming the music companies threw money behind rapper Lil Dirk and King Von because it made them even more money by keeping the two gang feuds going. FBG Duck was an alleged member of the Flyboy gang, and Lil Dirk and King Von were allegedly part of the gang known as the Family. The two groups would put out diss tracks, increasing their popularity. It's also believed members were signed to music deals based on how they ranked in the gang. On page 2 of the lawsuit, it shows this image from an album released back in 2019 by Only the Family, along with Alamo Records, Sony Music, and Interscope Records. Lawyers from Dinazulu Law Group says the chart reinforces the organized nature of the gang.
We have laid out in our complaint time and time again numerous individuals associated and signed to these labels that were engaged in dangerous, violent activity, which led to August 4th, 2020.
It has been a long road, but there's finally light at the end of the tunnel. My sons deserve better, so does his children.
The lawsuit also accuses the city of Chicago of willful misconduct, claiming that police and emergency services failed to promptly aid FBG Duck because he was alive in the street for more than 17 minutes without any medical help. The store Weekly was shopping at, Dolce & Gabbana, and its security firms are also being sued for negligence. I did reach out to Lil Durk's legal team. Right now, they are not commenting on this civil.
So yeah, like she said, man, they're suing for wrongful death, civil conspiracy, negligence, failure to render aid, because they said he was dead for like 17 minutes. They didn't do anything, and also she's saying like the security team that was working the mall, as soon as the shootout happened, they took off running. They didn't even do their job.
They're like, I ain't part of that set. It's none of my business.
Horrible, but I mean, now she wants to sue. I mean, which doesn't make sense, like my co-host said.
So I mean, they could just countersue for the same thing. That Duck made money off of being a gang member from the opposite gang, and that he made money off of dissing people that they knew.
Man, Dirk ain't worry about. I mean, Dirk ain't worry about this.
That's what I'm saying. It's ridiculous. How can you literally sue somebody for something that you did?
I mean, you see Tuka Mama. I don't even think did Tuka Mama sue?
No.
And Tuka word is famous.
Tuka's a worldwide pack. It's been established.
Oh yeah, you seen? I think Young Miami was talking about it. They made her apologize for the whole Tuka situation. So I mean, yeah, Tuka is a very solidified name. But this whole Mama Duck situation is crazy. Some people saying like Mama Duck needs some money because her OnlyFans ain't hitting. She ain't getting money like that. Because I mean,
when your only subscriber is Adam22 and what's the
Charles White.
What's the chubby one on No Jumper? The Academics Junior.
So, Poetic Flacco.
Poetic Flacco. Well, those are your only subs. They ain't tipping.
Horrible. But I mean, this is just a crazy situation. The company, the agency that's basically suing. We went on their website. I mean, they got it plastered all over their website. Oh, if you know anything about the FBG Duck case, please email us. We need more information. And also they show their records and their verdicts of like a couple of lawsuits they did. They had a couple $1 million lawsuits. We've seen like a $3 million lawsuit, $2 million lawsuit. So I mean, do you think they got a case?
No.
You don't think so at all?
Mm-mm.
I mean,
I already said why. Like this is BS. They're trying to sue for something that they did the same thing, and it's like what are you trying to do here? It's like, it was what it was. Like, you wanted to stay messing with these people.
Sure. I mean, Yeah, I mean, and I honestly feel like she want to be like she 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Like she know how it is. She knew how it was. She
And
said
it's
she
like
had him
your
all in the
son
house
had
and
his own-
everything.
Had his own record label, and what were they doing? They were the same thing. So yeah, I mean, it's just stupid.
True.
It's a waste of time.
It's a waste of time. So now you see her online.
She just losing money to a lawyer. That's crazy because that's one thing that people also got to remember is that lawyers will take your money. So if you want to sue someone for stepping on your shoe and ruining your new pair of Jordans, and they owe you 10 pairs of Jordans because they hurt your feelings too. Yeah, it takes $10,000 to reserve me. If you pay them that money, they're gonna go to court for you. So this is dumb, and she probably has access to some money because, Duck had a lower level career, but he probably still has some money away.
I mean, he did just get his record deal.
Yeah, and what should Dirk and them sue whoever he signed to before he passed? This is dumb.
I mean, but you already know most of the record labels are already together, like because
that's what I'm saying. Like
Sony, Alamo, Empire. I mean, they all work together. So.
I mean, what? Not every rapper is gonna be like Lecrae and be a religious rapper.
True.
All these rappers come from different sets and gangs, and labels know that.
True. I wonder how often.
It's just who has the following or not.
I wonder how often this happens because I already know that like a lot of people die and then like people make songs about it. But I've never really heard somebody like trying to going out to actually sue for this, and especially when their son was actually doing the same thing again. I understand like if your son was like not a part of it at all, like your son just got caught at the bus stop, then
he was like somebody's friend and they couldn't get him, so they killed his friend, even though that friend was maybe not a gang member.
Yeah, exactly, like some Julio situation with his friend Bibby. I mean, maybe it was like something like that, but like all this other stuff that's going on, like if your son was in it doing the same thing that this person doing, you gotta just take that L. Unfortunately, you gotta take that L. I mean, it's Chicago. You already know how it is. I mean, you're still living there.
I mean, think about how Tuka's mom feels.
She don't do no interviews.
Her son got killed as a teenage, not even an adult, a teenage gang member, and like Tuka got so big as a term. For weed basically, that it's like it just became another word for that.
I think,
it's like you can see that anywhere. Like there's literally people that have like you go into a smoke shop that they have like you could get Tuka pack.
Oh, boy, disrespect.
I think in Chief Keef's smoke shop in California, they had Tuka pack that you could get, and it was up until a couple years ago that they took it down. But for many years, he had Tuka pack in his smoke shop.
Who?
Chief Keef.
Disrespectful.
I
mean, that's Chicago for you. Chicago.
That's how it goes.
Chicago's just disrespectful. But y'all comment down below how y'all feel about this whole situation.
Treat it like basketball.
Is Mama Duck out of line for suing, especially knowing that her son was doing the exact same thing that Dirk is doing? Anything else you have to say about this?
Nah, I mean, she just needs to stop. She needs to stop pushing her luck. She's doing all these all these lives, talking about the O Block 6, trying to diss this person, diss that person, diss this dead person, diss that person, and now she's trying to sue. Like she's doing too much, and it's like what city you live in. Don't try to do too much and stay in the city you live in, because they're gonna end up what happens to people that try to do too much in the city that they live in. So she just needs to chill out.
But true. But moving on, speaking of chilling out, let me tell you who not chilling out. This next topic right here, man. My dog Elon Musk out here trying to bring the future to reality. He said the future should look like the future. This past week, he just had a basically an invitation only We Robot event at Warner Brothers Studios in California. I don't know how I mumbled that, but we gonna
remix.
Exactly. We gonna play the video. We gonna show you the two vehicles he showed.
What'd you say they were at?
Warner Brothers.
Not what the
Warner Brothers Studio in California.
What was the weekend called?
We Robot.
We Robot.
Yeah, okay. We Robot. It was basically invitation only. We gonna show you videos of
it's like an expo, like they do for like Xbox or PlayStation.
Exactly. We gonna show you videos of autonomous and also the two vehicles that they basically showed us, and we're gonna let you know more information about it and how much they cost. $30,000.
Robot with wheels.
Oh, $30,000 is a lot.
And we've made a lot of progress with Optimus. And as you can see, we started up with someone in a robot suit.
That's cheaper than
sort
an
of that.
assistant, though.
And then
Pay
we
them a yearly salary.
progressed dramatically year after year.
The Tesla cab could be less.
So if you extrapolate this,
The robots also.
you're really going to have something spectacular, something that anyone could own. So you could have your own personal
You don't need a nanny.
R2D2
You need a
C3PO. But fundamentally, at scale, the Optimus robot, you should be able to buy an Optimus robot for, I think, probably $20,000 to $30,000 long term. So, and what can it do? It'll basically do anything you want. So it can be a teacher, babysit your kids. It can walk your dog, mow your lawn, get the groceries, just be your friend, serve drinks, whatever you can think of.
Job?
It will do. And yeah, it's going to be awesome. And I think this will be the biggest product ever.
2 Chainz, how you doing?
What's up?
Hey, buddy, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good.
It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
What's your name?
I'm Optimus.
Okay. My name is Tony.
Tony?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Tony.
Nice to meet you too, buddy. Hey, can you
Awesome.
can you play basketball? Can you shoot like jump shots?
Maybe one day.
I'll teach
Can
you.
you?
I'll teach you.
Really?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank
man.
you, Tony.
Thank you, brother.
Much appreciated.
All right, man. You like Balenciaga? I got an outfit for you.
Really?
Yeah, I got an outfit for you.
Awesome. That's cool.
That's looks like a Tron.
Yes, the Rob
It's
band.
like the bus.
The Rob band, yeah, it fits up to 20 people in it.
20?
20.
It looked like 10 people. I didn't. Oh, holy crap! That's definitely a Diddy mobile. I would like to have one of those and like take out a few of the middle seats.
Put your left in the dust. Take me out. Do you do handshakes? Air high five. Air high five. Air high five.
Air high five. Could you imagine if he went to high five him super hard and like
flew 30 feet back.
broke his fingers back?
Hard, they're gonna take it back. But I mean, this is what
We got a defective one.
This is what Elon Musk had basically introduced. He showed everybody already knew about autonomous. But now he basically at this event he had at least 30 of them walking around, basically talking to people. They were bartenders. They were basically DJs. They was doing everything there. I mean, a lot of people loved it. Some people hated it because they were mad that Elon Musk basically didn't put a date on it to when, like the cab taxis when it's gonna be coming out.
They say anywhere from like 2 to 5 years, right?
Yes, he said he may release some. Hopefully, some do get released, but in 2027. But you already know with Elon Musk, he's always promising dates and never really hitting deadlines. So you never really know about it. That and also with the Cybertruck, the Cybertruck is out and they already backed order with that. They backed order with that, and also those were having problems. So he has that situation going on, and he just released that they're gonna be doing the FSDs in Texas and in California with the self-driving cars.
Yeah.
What a homeboy used to do?
Tesla.
What?
No. Oh, what about the self-driving cars?
You remember he used to do it? My homeboy used to do it, and now they actually releasing it.
Oh yeah, he would do like ride around with the testing cars.
Mm-hmm. So that's what they were doing at first. They were basically testing it out. I wonder, was he doing when he said he was testing them out? Was they driving around Texas, or did he tell us?
He was in the driving seat, but he wasn't driving.
But I mean,
the car was driving.
But were they driving around his city that he was in, or were they driving?
Yeah, it's in Austin. Just driving the streets in Austin.
So yeah, they've been testing this out for a while. So it's really cool that they're finally releasing this, but only in Texas and California.
Yes.
It's good and it's kind of bad because they're using this as test dummies. Because you already know the first batch is gonna cause a couple of accidents. I don't know how much.
Well, no, I mean that's what our friend was basically the test dummy. They probably are like, we got to do like 100,000 hours of driving with people in it that are testers and have like 2 accidents for it to get passed for it to go to like live. So they're probably gonna have restrictions like that are super strict because, I mean, he literally used to do it every day, Monday through Friday, where he would sit in a car and would drive around all day long, and he was just there to take over if it like didn't know what to do or messed up. But most of the time didn't have to do anything. So it's just collecting that data all the time.
True, it is collecting that data all the time, and I'm just surprised how
Learning the roads.
I'm surprised that technology just come along. Like we have, like a lot of people. I remember when hybrids came out, people like shitted on hybrids, but now you got these.
Some still do.
Exactly, and now you got these. Oh yeah, remember almost when we were going out of town, and I scared you with the car. You're like, it's electric.
Oh yeah. It was like, we're gonna get an electric car for this.
It was cheaper.
No, we never make it.
Nah, but I mean, so people. I mean, it is growing. I like how people are finally accepting it. And these Tesla cars, I be seeing them drive around. I seen a lot of Tesla trucks drive around. They quiet as hell. Like you would never even hear it sneak up on you.
All electric vehicles sound like nothing.
True. Only thing I don't like about the Tesla things is like that big old iPad they have in the middle of the
console.
The middle of the console. That's the only thing I really don't like about it. But besides that,
a lot of cars now, that's kind of what they have. They have like a giant screen in the middle. They either have it like horizontal or vertical.
I can't.
The vertical ones are kind of weird to me. I like it where it's like a horizontal, like a rectangle. I like it when it's like that, rather when it's vertical. And I'm just like, I don't know, it just seems weird to me.
It does just seem weird, but I mean, I do like the designs and the specs of the Tesla RoboCab. I mean, like the butterfly doors, how the doors are going up, it's not longer going out, so
it's
you
just
got to worry about
crazy
hitting
because
anybody.
like the internet. I think did the internet come out in the late '80s, early '90s, like when it first started?
Yeah,
but didn't really get to the masses until like the late '90s, like basically year 2000.
Yeah, late 90s. I remember AOL dial-up, like AOL 97.
It's crazy that like the first iterations of the internet like getting mainstream were like around then. So it's like you could look at like the year 2000 being the start, and like we're in 2024, just 24 years later, we're gonna have it to the point where computers are so smart that they're gonna replace drivers.
Yeah, replacing drivers, replacing jobs. You see the ports are going on strike because of the ports. The ports.
The ports. Yeah, they already worked that out.
Yeah, they worked that out because remember the whole situation was they getting these robots to do their jobs. They do it less, they do it faster. You see McDonald's now. They send some of those.
Even Amazon, like with a lot of the loading and shipping this stuff, like they just have like these like robots that are like little rovers.
I mean,
just like the belts load the packages on it, and they drive. They go and they lift up and dump the package, wherever it needs to go. Like they literally never touch a human hand.
True, or like if you go to some restaurants, I think like LA crawfish, LA crab, whatever it's called,
Crawfish.
they got the robots that they come up to you, like the robots that come up to you and have the
bring
food,
your drinks,
and they
or
bring your
the
food and your drinks.
Yeah,
they got those now. So I mean, you don't even have to worry about
That'd be
tipping anymore. Like, do you even tip a robot?
No, you don't. That's what makes it beautiful. So all you waiters and waitresses that complain about tips, you better watch your complaining. You're gonna have a robot replace you.
And then looking at this picture right here, it is giving iRobot because I mean, eventually this is how it's gonna be. These robots at first it's like, oh yeah, the robots and iRobot they didn't have any real feelings, but then it was always that one that
breaks through.
That always breaks through. There was a test dummy, and that's how it is. It's gonna be like right now.
I think these robots are cool that they have like a screen for a face. I think it's weird when they try to put like a realistic face on a robot.
You're not ready for the realistic face?
Just give it a robot face. Why do you need it to have like a human face where it's like even in the iRobot it was like weird that it was faced like shaped like a human face, like with like the cheekbones and the nose.
I mean,
and,
pretty
like,
soon y'all gonna be like the Terminator, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Who's gonna look like a Terminator?
All the robots.
Like the TI-83?
Yeah.
Like the skeleton that's underneath.
That's what they're growing. That's what it's going to. Wait, wasn't it the whole reason why the Terminator came here to save us? To save us from the robots? They're gonna come and take over the world.
Well, the first Terminator came back to kill the person as like a kid, right? Or no, to kill the mom. Yeah.
So she wouldn't have the kid.
So she wouldn't have the kid who's the leader.
So you think they're gonna do that?
That's what happened in that one. And then in the second Terminator, I think they captured one of the robots and reprogrammed him and sent him back to save him because the robots had sent an even more advanced robot to kill him when he's like a teenager.
Yeah, it does. It's like it's giving Iron Man Tony Stark. It's like he finna make all these War Eagle robots, and then out of nowhere they're gonna turn on us and they're gonna turn on us, or Russia's gonna get a hold of it, reprogram it.
It wasn't It was no Skynet. That's
Skynet.
what it was in Terminators. It was Skynet that basically took over and like decided on its own that like it was just gonna like nuke everything and like kill all the humans.
And that's how it always turns out. Or the
robots are always like, y'all are the problem.
Exactly. I mean, that's what you see. You see global warming. You see all the people eating too much food. The pig farts, the cow farts.
Like the robots are like, we just need solar energy to give us power, and then like we don't consume anything.
Pretty much.
And we'll just make our robot cities.
More animals, no more extinct animals like the dodo bird and a lot of the manatees and sea creatures. I mean, we are one of the biggest problems.
We know dodo birds aren't extinct.
You seen one before?
I've seen one. I'm seeing one right now.
Oh, disrespectful. Speaking of dodo birds, moving on here, man. We off in the past soon. Thank you, Elon Musk. But moving on, man. It looks like CJ.
Oh, you can go ahead and intro this. I'm gonna take a bathroom break while you talk about this loser.
Horrible. So, man, if you didn't know, man, CJ So Cool, it's gone broke. If you Bandman Kevo reacts to CJ So Cool revealing that he sold his jewelry and 70% of his YouTube royalties. Now, I'm gonna play the video. Then we're gonna come back and let you know how CJ said he trying to finesse the game.
For those of you that don't know, yes, I sold over half, 70% of CJ So Cool's royalties, and I did receive income for that, and that's how I was able to manage without posting. Some of you are saying, oh, you must be broke because you ain't post a video. No, when you got the millions, you can go broke. It don't matter what you got. Look, Mike Tyson went broke, MC Hammer went broke. The list goes on. People go broke that have multi-millions. But I'm just here to say I was never pressed to post because I already had a lump sum of income from selling 70% of my royalties. Moving forward, if I create a new page, I will, of course, be more motivated to because I will own 100% of that. Once I sold 70% of my royalties, I realized at the time it was a good idea, but obviously moving forward, I felt like it wasn't the best idea because managing and creating are two different things. Yeah, I have this money and I've been able to manage it and live off of it, but I wouldn't need that if I was being creative, right? So I want my chain to look like this and to say that, and he said, well, give me 100K, give me 60K, give me 80K, give me 70K, give me 60K again, give me, and I'm just saying, okay, here. And now you're presenting to me the most cheapest jewelry possible that look good because it's shining though, with some lab-grown diamonds. Bro, this is earth. I ain't hearing that. That jewelry did not make me. I made that jewelry. So, long story short, the jewelry that I had wasn't worth anything. More specifically, I paid $100,000 for a chain, right? He said it was worth $7K. How would you feel? Would you want to wear that? Would you? You probably would, but not me. I'm not walking around with this in my head saying, it looks good, it costs a lot, but it ain't worth anything. That's why every time an older person would come up to me and say, is it real? I would get offended because they understand jewelry and they like, well, if that's 24 karat, you rocking millions right now, and that's crazy. And them knowing that and me not knowing that made me look like the fool that I was. So you guys can be consistently back to the jewelry because that's everybody's really main concern. They like, where your jewelry at? First of all, I still have jewelry. The jewelry that I wanted to keep, I kept, and everything I didn't want, I sold. Let me tell you why. I'm scrolling on Instagram and I see the price of gold just went up. The kilo is now $1 million. What did CJ say? Oh, this is great news to me. Ali, what up? I'm trying to sell this jewelry, bro. This stuff then went up in value. Oh, well, CJ, actually, I scammed the freak out of you and your jewelry didn't go up at all. You actually lost majority of the value and now you only have like 10% equity in your jewelry. So, I mean, basically, you got scammed. How do you want to go about it? We arguing on the phone. This is impossible. How is this? Well, your jewelry's 10 karat gold. Okay, this is my first time hearing about this. I know some of y'all are different. I never took off my chain, looked at the back and said, where's the engravings? What kind of gold is this? I didn't do that. Is that my fault? Yeah. Let me tell you why it's my fault. I'm hanging around people who don't know anything. I'm hanging around people who didn't advise me otherwise. So I just go in there and say,
that was making sense why Batman Kevo saying CJ lost out. He lost his girl royalty. She took the kids. His whole YouTube channel is about kids, so that's basically all the money. That's why he sold 75%, because he ain't making no more money on it. If you look at that page, CJ So Cool page, he is posting a video every month, every 2 months ever since royalty left. He was trying to bring it back by like bringing back his oldest kid to show them hanging out, but that really didn't pop off like that. And now you got this whole situation where he sells everything. He's selling his jewelry. It's just bad money management. Like you can't be making it in life. Like you buying all this chain, all this jewelry to find out that it's only worth $7,000, but you spending over $200-300K to get it. I mean, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's not even money management. Now you just losing everything. He downsized houses. He's downsized houses. He's no longer with that white girl no more. What happened?
Well, I'm just saying it's crazy that no matter how much money you make, that sometimes it can never be enough. Like you see people that, you think that they're making all kinds of money, but if they're, spending at a crazy rate where if they even fall off just a smidge, they can't afford their lifestyle. Like that's crazy.
And it's crazy how you ain't never look at the back of the jewelry just because you felt like, oh yeah, I paid $100K from this.
But even if he got scammed, it's like, would he even put those markings on there? Because it's like you have to put those markings.
The engraved of the 4K and everything.
Yeah, like he could have just had it not marked and just told him this is gold, and technically it is gold, but it's not like the purest gold.
True. Yeah, he could have did that.
It's not 24 karat gold. Like he said, was it 10 karat gold?
10 karat instead of 20.
That's crazy.
So I mean, he lost everything. He's basically having a bad. So he lost everything. He
should sue the jeweler, especially if they admitted it. If he paid for 24.
How you got no money for it?
If he paid for 24 karat gold and he only got 10 karat, that's crazy.
Exactly. I mean, he pawned it all. Now CJ on 32.
He pawned it.
He pawned it.
He could have went to a jewelry store maybe and got more.
Pawned it. I mean, sold it to a jewelry store. So now CJ.
Oh yeah.
CJ
I was
on
taking you literally.
CJ on 32s. This is other dude that does YouTube videos. Is also now coming out exposing CJ So Cool, saying, oh yeah, tell people the other reason why royalty left. It looks like here. I mean, they trying to allege that he did some crazy things to some kids, but people ain't saying the math ain't mathing. If he did this, then why you ended up having 2 more sets of twins with him? So it's not making.
Seems like some bitter stuff.
It seems like some bitter stuff.
What happened to Duty Low?
Exactly. Basically, just like Duty Low. So it's like some bitter stuff. So, I mean, he's going through that situation. So now CJ So Cool is saying, like, I'm going to church now, changing my life. He has a whole new...
I sold my chains and I went to church.
Exactly. He has a whole new page now. I think like CJ So Cool World. That's the new page he has. Like,
well, of course, like because you were telling me like that he sold his royalties off his page, so off his old page. Still making money off of old videos, but 70% of that is going to somebody else. So
getting like 25
because he got like 30
a lump sum.
Yeah, he's just getting a lump sum. It's money, but basically he's probably putting that into his new channel. Yeah, and then that new channel, he'll keep all the royalties, but I guess they'll just live off the revenue of the back catalog. True. Or I mean, the company will just. They'll into it for that reason.
True. I mean, but now he got to revamp the whole thing. So now he don't got the kids no more. He can't. He can't be a kid channel. He's saying he's gonna start.
Be a lifestyle.
He said he's gonna be like a lifestyle channel. Yeah. He's gonna start doing stuff with Kai Cenat, DDG. So he's gonna start doing stuff with them.
Oh my god. Can DDG just retire?
I mean, he the GOAT. He one of the greatest. I mean, but we gonna keep y'all posted on CJ So Cool. I mean, he stayed.
Oh my goodness.
What happened? He's gonna stay in.
I was gonna be mean, but I'm not.
He's gonna stay in the news. He's always in a drama for something. But speaking of in the drama, we got another YouTube celebrity, man.
Somebody I've never heard of until this topic came up. So comment down below if you know who this person is, if you're familiar with what they do. But YouTuber and rapper Young FILLY faces assault charges in Australia.
We got a video right here. We're gonna play the video. Then we gonna come back and let you know if he innocent or not, because some people saying this man guilty and he got a troubling past.
Popular musician and YouTuber from the UK known as Young Philly has been extradited from Queensland to WA, accused of serious sexual assault allegations following an incident in Perth.
Assaulted a woman in her 20s in his Perth hotel room after he performed an event in Hillary's on Saturday, September 28. The man, a well-known UK DJ Andre Felipe Valencia Barrentos, also known as Young Philly, was arrested in Brisbane and taken to Perth overnight under police guard. He'll face Perth Magistrates Court today, and Lara detectives are calling for anyone with further information about this incident or other incidents to call Crime Stoppers.
Man, so you know.
I don't know him. I don't know Diddy.
So you're officially denying that you know.
I'm officially done that and let all the papers know that. I don't like Diddy. I've never liked him. I don't know anything about him.
So you're denying that you danced to Diddy's music at parties?
I've completely denied it.
Freeze, where you're at. Please, you have the right to remain silent. Everything you say or do can be used against you in the court of law. If you do not have an attorney, you will be appointed an attorney. What were you just doing by the table?
I was just fixing it. Officer, look, I've got a 2-year-old, Monique, and I've left her home alone. My wife's, she's left us.
You left your child home alone? You need to be arrested for that alone.
Nah, I wouldn't let you marry my family.
Why? I'm a good man. What's wrong with me?
No, I have too many stories. But anyway, yeah.
What stories?
Huh? Bend to the left. Listen, that's very scary.
Yeah, but what's that got to do with you when I'm clarting? You've just got to worry about I'm treating your sibling good.
What happened? You just said something.
He already got out?
Yes.
Young Philly.
So yeah, so like my coach just asked, did he get out? Yes, he's out. Young Philly's out, but he's only out under these conditions. He has to. He can't leave Australia at all until this whole thing is over with. Number one, number two, he has to report to the police station every day. So this is just him on a day reporting to the police station, and then also number three, he can't be on social media at all, especially talking about his case. So I mean,
it's crazy that when you get in trouble in real life now, that one of the punishments you get is like you can't be on social media. Like it just feels like I remember when they first had it, and like I went to college, or we started college when smartphones happened, and teachers would get mad at kids for having smartphones, and it's just like. Now you get in trouble in real life.
It's the law.
You get accused of something.
I mean, but he got a lot of subscribers.
Medias.
He has a lot of subscribers. He has 1.8 million subscribers on YouTube.
God dang.
3.2 million subscribers on Instagram.
YouTube has made so many like multi-million like YouTubers that it's like there's so many you can't know them all anymore.
True.
There's probably like 1 million YouTubers with 1 million or more following.
Facts. I mean, it is. I mean, he's at least making $360K a year just off social media alone. That's not talking the TV shows he's on, because he's on a couple of TV shows. I mean, he's pretty big, and also he was just on tour. The reason he was in Australia because he's on tour right now. He's doing the whole DDG thing because he started doing YouTube in 2013, and then he slowly started to do music. Now he's going on tour. This is how he ended up going here.
Comment down below if you want Tales from the Crib to do 1 versus 20. 20 girls versus Jessie J.
Oh, my God. That'd be fire. I might get somebody pregnant.
It's going to be the end of the show.
No, it's not. That's how you keep it going. Then we can
Baby's going to suck all this show funds.
Nah, then we can start a reality podcast. But, I mean, this is just horrible because,
You're just hanging out recording your family.
Yeah, I mean, that's what everybody else do. You know it's bad when Fresh and Fit out here saying, this person, Young Philly, he's a deviant, he's a horn dog, he out here biting women, he's out here biting women like randomly, like Mike Tyson. They got other videos they're posting on TikTok where...
You ever bit anyone?
Nah, they have other videos where he's like sniffing on girls, being extra touchy. So...
don't worry about it.
You're my bubble. But nah, so I mean,
Bubble's gonna get popped.
so they're saying his past and his reputation isn't looking good at all. It's looking real sketchy to the point where like, nobody want to come up to his defense and say that this man is innocent. And I mean, right now he's being charged with 4 counts of basically the R word, where he basically went 4 different rounds.
Assault allegations.
Yeah, assault allegation. He basically went 4 rounds with her, and also he choked her. That's what it's saying. Like, he choked her. She had marks on her, and he was going a little bit too crazy, biting.
That's why you gotta tell these girls no.
Say no to Diddy.
Well, no. Well, always say no to Diddy, but why is Diddy on the brain? But no, these girls be wanting choked, and you gotta tell them no, because later you're gonna be like, he choked me. And be like, you asked me to choke you.
And they gonna want proof and everything. Like, how am I supposed to have proof? She said it on, like, it's just too much. I mean, that's the crazy part. I've never thought about that. Like, girls be like, oh yeah, spank me, do this, do that. Like, that's all.
He bruised my butt.
Then like, oh yeah, you bruised me. It's just too much. It's too much to be cautious for. And I mean, right now they're saying the person that allegedly is pressing charges against young Philly is a person that also tried to press charges against Bryson Tiller back in the past, but Bryson Tiller ended up beating the charges because he's not really out there like that. But this one can go either way because they said they had video evidence of him basically messing with the girl, but they're the same.
She had a camera in the bed?
You know, the hotel. You went to the hotel room and everything?
There's a camera in the hotel room?
It's hotels when you walk inside the hotel in the lobby.
Oh, the lobby room?
Yep. You walk in the hotel in the lobby, got cameras there. So, you know, he was being all touchy-feely there.
They could have went up there and shared a cup of tea.
Nah, he took more than a cup of tea, allegedly.
Took the crumpets.
The crumpets. Disrespectful. But y'all comment down below how y'all feel about this whole situation. Do you feel like young Philly is innocent? Do you feel like he being framed because he out here living a wild lifestyle and this is just a girl looking for a quick buck?
Hashtag lock up young Philly.
Hard. Disrespectful. But moving.
No, I'm kidding. I don't know.
Moving on here, man. We need to talk about a GOAT, man. It looks like you're the GOAT of all GOATs. T.I.
When did I be coming to? Oh.
You know, GOAT. Looks like T.I. announces his last performance is in December. I do not need to perform. I do not need money anymore.
From the show co-host.
No, man, it's my favorite rapper. Why my favorite rapper get cut from the show?
Because he's a deviant.
You a hater. But nah, but it's time. We're going to play the video right here. Basically, T.I. announcing that performing at Jingle Balls in December 2019 will be one of his last performances. And then I'm going to tell you what other information he told us about.
Our main attraction at Jingle Ball, December 19th. We appreciate you, sir.
Man, I appreciate y'all.
And you posted the flyer, too. You're like, I don't even know that was in the contract. And nobody posted but the King.
Nah, man, but I appreciate y'all, man, for, you know what I'm saying, for offering me my last working gig because I do not need the money anymore and I will not be performing. So you guys, y'all have.
So this is your last one?
Yeah, they're gonna be. I don't want to do it anymore.
What? This is your last performing show?
Yeah, I don't want people to pay me to hop around and sweat for their entertainment.
He said that before.
He said that before.
So I'm picking up all.
Okay, no, wait.
So it gonna be for me for free.
They got the same hairstyle.
You heard him say that before. Is it cap or is he for real?
It ain't cap. I just heard him say it before. I'm picking up. I will be picking up all tip shows that he ain't going to, doing them all.
But will you do anything for the PSC?
Of course.
Okay.
I'm going to answer the phone to tell them that I will not be performing.
That's funny. So T.I. will be performing at Jingle Ball in December at the State Farm Arena with T-Pain, Sexy Red, Sweetie, Khalid, Tinashe, and the kid Leroy. So
you want some Jingle Balls?
Nah. So with this being said, T.I. it does have some album. He has one more album coming out that he has been hinting at. It's gonna be a double album. Not a double disc. It's gonna be a double album where it's gonna say "Kill the King." The other one's gonna be "Kiss the King."
Surprised he didn't say from your double tape.
Horrible. Nah, but
cassette tape.
Horrible. But everybody knows that T.I. just won a $71 million lawsuit against for the OMG.
They're gonna dispute it.
He gonna get something. He gonna settle. They're gonna keep taking it to court. They're gonna eventually settle. At least he's gonna get $20 million. Out of 75, what's the lowest you think he'll get?
8.
It's still free money.
Or none.
They proved it right. It was images and likeness of his daughter and they group, the OMG girls. They proved that point. But I mean, we got.
pull 50 Cent and never pay him.
We'll
see. Who knows? You never know what a company. They might just pay it just to make the headache go away. But
who is the king of trap music? So when you're thinking of trap music, T.I. came out in the early 2000s. Who do you consider the trap guys? Is it Gucci Man? Is it Ross? Well, not Ross. Jeezy. Is it what you think? Player Circ? Well, 8 Ball and MJG.
No, for me, because like that's whenever I got into rap music is when trap music was going on, and for me personally, y'all can say whatever what y'all personally is Gucci. To me, Gucci had the biggest chokehold on the game. He had all of his artists going big, especially once Waka Flocka started popping, and OJ the Juice. It's like Brick Squad was rocking, and he had so many classic tapes. Like in a 5-year period, he put out like 20, 25 classic tapes. Man, like Gucci couldn't be stopped in his era, and like with DJ Holiday and Trapaholics, real trap shit.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Exactly.
What are you talking about? T.I. ended Lil Flip career. Number one. Number two, also, you already know he had the Paper Trail album, the I'm Serious album, No Mercy. He had Justin Timberlake on there singing for him after he done caught those charges with the guns. Come on now, ain't nobody doing that.
I was mainly into rock music in middle school.
You didn't.
So
you didn't see ATL?
That's what I'm saying. Like that's where I like kind of saw him from. Whatever songs that he made it that got big on MTV.
You can have whatever you like.
Yeah, of course I saw that. But yeah, the ATL, like that movie was a big movie. Like I remember that being.
You didn't see American Gangster?
Yeah, I saw that.
You saw Takers with him, Chris Brown, and
I remember that movie coming out, but no, I didn't see it.
And then Ant-Man.
No, I didn't see Takers.
All right, but he had Ant-Man. I seen him in the Ant-Man movie, but he wasn't in the new one, the second one.
Oh, they killed his character.
I think so. I mean, he was in legal trouble. He was in those legal troubles, but I mean.
Oh yeah, because wasn't he getting like Epstein charges?
Yeah, basically him. But it was with him and his wife, like him and.
How did he go from Epstein charges to winning? To winning a lawsuit against a toy company.
I mean,
that's crazy.
They said it was consensual. The girls couldn't prove it. But I mean, hey, shout out to T.I., man. He's been in the rap game for a long, long time, man. I got so many songs that I listen to that's from T.I. I still listen to him.
T.I.'s not your
If
favorite,
it ain't about this, he's my top 5.
No, but he's not your one.
Number one's Rick Ross.
No, it's not.
Who is it?
Jeezy.
Nah, Jeezy is.
Rick Ross is your favorite Florida person that was big.
No, Rick Ross is my favorite rapper.
No.
Yeah.
It's Lupe Fiasco. We all know
Lupe Fiasco's number 30.
No. It's
Sean Paul?
No, what's that big Florida rapper?
Kodak, Rod Wave, Gucci.
Flo Rida. Your favorite rapper is Flo Rida, and you can't hide it.
Nah, I listen to Pitbull way before I listen to Flo Rida. But y'all comment down below how y'all feel about T.I. career. Is he one of the greatest trap rappers out of the South or overall period? I mean, also coming down your favorite.
I feel like he was like a forefather, but I feel like he was already kind of like he set the tone. But I felt like as far as like real trap music, that was like Gucci, that was like OJ the Juice. Like, that was Waka Flocka. Like, that's real. That's like Woo the Kid.
He had a whole album called Trap Music.
I know, but still.
All right, well, let me know if my co-host is right, but let me tell you what.
It's like Gucci had a Trap House.
Trap House and Trap Back? Yeah, Trap House, yeah.
They had Trap, wasn't it just Trap House? Trap House 1, 2, 3?
I think so. A Trap Back jumping? No, Trap Back? I remember that was one of them. He had the Gucci Man and Jail tapes. He had the State versus Roderick Davis. Davis
that was like his like big album where he had Mariah Carey on the song.
Mm-hmm. He had he introduced Young Thug. He had the Young Thug, the 1017 Thugger tape. He had the Molly Pills and Lean tape. He did a song with him and Future, Free Bricks. That was, you remember that one?
Oh yeah, it was Trap House. The Trap House tapes were epic, 1 through 4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then he had the Trap God.
Yes.
The Trap God tapes.
He was going.
He had the Gas, Somali, the Lean. Yeah, Trap House 3 is one of the best. East Atlanta. Yeah, Trap God 2, Trap God 1. I'm Up.
I mean, if Gucci Mane didn't go,
no. One of them, of course, because it's Chico 2 times. Gucci 2 times, baby. It's one of the greatest mixtapes ever.
Facts.
Brick Squad Mafia was really good. Mr. Zone 6. Because, see, I'm talking about, like, 2010.
Mm-hmm.
You're probably talking about, what, like, 04, 05?
Yeah, 04, 05.
Yeah, no. Like, I feel like that was, like, early trap music. But real trap music is, like, Gucci,
I mean,
DJ Holiday.
That's So Icy song. When he came up with the So Icy. Yeah, a whole bunch of other songs. I can't remember all the other songs off my top of my head. But y'all comment down below who y'all favorite trap rapper is. But moving on here, man, it's time to talk about the last topic of the day.
I mean, yeah, Gucci even had Trap House in 05. So that's like the same time.
We'll give him that. But
speaking of my coast's favorite male athlete, we got Cam Newton getting picked up off the waiver wire. He has been hired by ESPN to join Stephen A. Smith on First Take. No more playing video games every day and streaming it.
Hey.
Cam Newton's going to have a real job, and he's going to be on there with Stephen A. Smith on First Take. A lot of people think that Cam is a wild card, but the quarterback will primarily appear on ESPN Morning Show and, with Stephen A. and Molly, and will make his debut this upcoming Friday. So be out on the lookout for that. Do you think he's coming with the crazy hat as pictured above?
I mean, he already popped on. This past Friday. He was
he was on already.
Yeah, this past week Friday there was Tennessee State because right now ESPN is on their HBCU road trip where they're going to all the black colleges. But we got a video right here, man. Hit the button. We gonna play it.
Didn't call me.
Nah, we gonna play the video. We're gonna show you Cam Newton. Then we gonna tell you the new plan that ESPN is laying out. So, yeah, like they said, ESPN is adding a former NFL player to the signature weekend series First Take. The sports media giant has signed Cam Newton, the former Carolina Panthers and New England Patriots quarterback, to serve as a commentator for the company, primarily First Take. Cam Newton will make his First Take debut this past October 11th. We already talked about that. But, man, thinking about it, man, it looks like it. Ever since they fired Skip Bayless, sports talk show has been in a frenzy. ESPN is trying to rally up everybody they possibly can. They got Nick Saban they signed Jason Kelce, they signed Pat McAfee.
Shannon when they snagged him.
They signed Shannon. Only people really left. They got somebody go snag up Gilbert Arenas. He got to be next for basketball.
I mean, I think Gilbert's doing good enough on his own. He don't need nobody else.
I mean, Cam ain't.
And he's collabing with Shannon anyway. He does nightcap during the NBA big games.
True, but I mean that don't mean anything because Chad Johnson says every day that he wants to go. He said every day he wants to get a job on ESPN. He been begging Shannon Sharp, and now he's finally they finally let him on the thing.
Ocho Cinco gonna Ocho Cinco. He wants the brightest lights. He ain't cool with just chilling.
True,
but I'm happy for Cam Newton. I think he deserves it. I feel like he got kind of pushed out of the NFL too early. I think he still had more left.
He didn't retire yet. He hasn't announced his retirement.
I mean, he is retired.
Basically, yeah.
It's like, I hate when those players, like, I never didn't get picked up by a team for 8 years, so now I'm retired. It's like, no, you got retired 8 years ago.
True.
But I think it'll be good for him. He'll be a pro in another area, and I think he's funny. We watched his YouTube. He does a really good job, even when he's just playing video games, of being entertaining and funny. and he seems like he already has a core fan base. So, who knows? This might be his second phase of his career, and I think he'll be a good fit.
He definitely should be a good fit. As much money as ESPN is giving him, because I just remember a couple of months ago, ESPN just laid off a bunch of people.
Why did they disrespect him with the Panthers?
Oh, they didn't want to resign him. They didn't want to resign him. He didn't.
So they just didn't he was probably there for 2 contracts, and they didn't want to give him a third one.
Yeah, they didn't want to give him a third one. That's when he ended up going to New England, but he hated New England because of the whole
trade
with the whole COVID situation. Yeah, with the whole COVID.
Did he get traded there, or did he get not signed and signed with the Pats?
I think he not signed and signed with the Pats. Not signed, then signed with the Pats as a free agent.
And then only played there for a couple years.
Yeah, he was sick a lot of the time. It was during the COVID time. He was sick, and then he said it was the Patriots got a big playbook, no homo, pause. And he was like, it took him a while to get a hold of the players, and then when they finally got used to the players, the season was already over with. So he never really had a fair shot.
That's the problem that New England has. Is a lot of times people, they want players to adapt to the system, but usually the system is better if it's a system that it can adapt to the players it has, because you want to put players in position where they can be most successful. You don't want to ask players to do things that you know that they're not good at or not going to be able to succeed, and you need to shine in their in stuff that they're good at and hide their faults. So it's kind of their own fault.
But exactly, I mean, look at it's the Panthers. Think about it. They had Jake Delhomme. He ain't do nothing. I think Cam probably went the furthest. They had Bryce Young. You see what's going on with Bryce Young? He trash. So I mean, it definitely has to be the Panthers. But I feel like with the Fox Sports Network, as soon as they got rid of Skip Bayless, they started revamping these new shows like The Facility with Sean McCoy and Chase Daniels. They also signed Tom Brady. So with that going on, and they kept Paul Pierce and Keyshawn Johnson, they just moved him. They moved him down with Joy. They're on the Speak. So I mean, those shows are picking up views now since Skip Bayless left. They're still fresh. They still got Colin Cowherd.
They need to just hire us.
Right? It could be soon.
We would be way better if we just did that all the time.
Just don't do us like you did. How you did everybody else when you put them on sports talk shows on HBO, because HBO sports talk shows don't never work out.
We need to bring back cold pizza.
Who was that? Jim Rome?
Yeah, wasn't that him?
He has his own. He has
Rome is burning.
Yeah, Rome is burning. He has his own on. If you go on X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it, at certain times of the day,
he has a Twitter show.
He has a Twitter show. We talk about a lot of current events, and a lot of things that's going on. But y'all comment down below how y'all feel about ESPN firing everybody, and now they're hiring all these big name talents like Pat McAfee and Cam Newton. Is it making you want to watch TV, or it don't matter?
What y'all haven't done is y'all haven't gone to their comment section and be like, y'all need to sign TFTC Sports.
Horrible. Facts. But you know what y'all need to do, man? Y'all need to make y'all way over to our music, man. Our music playlist is on point.
Sorry for the late podcast. My co-host got sick eating bad food, so we had to push the podcast back a day.
Exactly. You already know, man. Check out TFTC Music Mix number 5. We update this list weekly.
My co-host didn't update it this week.
I was
sick. If you don't
sick.
know, this picture is the same from last week. Oh, we were on vacation, so
I guess
we were on a work trip for Crib Reactions, because that's the channel that makes the most money. So y'all get the scraps.
Exactly. Well, we got a lot of music that came out this week, man. We had the Rod Wave came out. Rich Shakir, Rich 5 came out with his group. I ain't know Pharrell dropped. Somebody definitely got to check that out. I do know he had that movie that came out, the Lego movie. You had the Glorious drop. That's going to be my pick. Big Extra the Plug drop, man. So it's a lot of people dropped this week. But like I said, my pick this week gotta go with Glow, selling over 60K first week. What? 15 tracks, straight bangers. She sold more than Megan Thee Stallion. Kick rock. What? Exactly. But I mean, this album is real good. It's a lot of features on this feature.
She had Lotto.
She had Sexy Red on it, and she had Megan Thee Stallion. She had T-Pain on it. Come on now. She had T-Pain.
Who's that? Money Long?
Money Long. You don't know.
Money Long?
Yeah. Money Long. Yeah, Money Long on it. She had Kurt Franklin on it. Come on. Come on.
She had Megan Thee Stallion on a song.
Yeah.
Even though she beat her.
Hey, it is what it is. But that's my pick of the
Boss
week.
Man D-Lo, your favorite?
Facts. Yeah, I definitely need to listen to this glorious album. It's amazing.
Friday? Who's Friday?
Friday's a singer. Friday's a singer that a lot of people listen to. But my Cole's pick of the week, he picked
Big X the Plug. Man, shout out Dallas. Shout out him for riding with Dallas. This album, I didn't know what to expect. Me and my coach checked it out, and I absolutely loved it. Played it. He's putting on for Texas, putting on for Dallas, putting on for 600. Shout out 600. But yeah, man, he killed it. The whole album was pretty good. I was surprised on how much you could just let it play and let it go, not have to worry about a thing. It's definitely an album you can put on in the background or at a party. It's got some bangers on it. Check it out. Let me see if I have a favorite song. Let me see. What's the Take Care is the name of the album.
I think my favorite.
Leave Me Alone is good. Yeah.
15 tracks, all him by himself.
15.
He's real good. He got the
That's
whole.
good.
He got a nice flow. A lot of people gonna listen to him. I mean, he's not like a regular Texas sound. So y'all definitely need to check his music out. But y'all definitely need to check out us on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. It's your boy FILLY Supreme 305. That's me on Twitter. Follow my co-host Papa O Block. He just gonna direct you over to me because you know I'm the funny one in this group.
Whenever. But yeah, follow me
say
there.
that with a straight face.
But yeah, look, there's the QR codes. Check them out, like them, love them. QR code for the podcast, QR code for the reaction channel, QR code for the TikTok. Pause the video, scan the codes, follow us there. It's all in the description as well. But let's get some music so we can get the F out of here. So my co-host likes to take forever to start the show. So we always working into the morning, baby.
We put in the overtime.
Tales from the crib every week, even when we're a day late, but whenever a dollar was short. Cause you rocking with us, we rocking with you, baby.
Exactly, man. It's your boy Jesse J, FILLY Supreme 305. You already know I'm gonna drop that timeline. So one of these topics you wanna listen to, you can click that. Check out TFTC clips. You'll see the whole thing there. Also check out TFTC Sports, man. We got the best sports talk. We got the best sports show. We got the gossip. We got everything you need, man. All we need is you. Hit that subscribe button.
Yeah, check out my co-host on TikTok. He's dropping it like it's hot over there.
Hey.
But I'm just kidding. Chico Grande, Chico 2 times. Thanks for tuning in. We will see you next week.
See you, Mariana.
No, we're done recording for them. Y'all are done for this week. Enjoy the football podcast.